guys, it's Di from BeingMommywithStyle, and today I wanted to do a chatty vlog, just answering some of your questions that I got over on Instagram when I was doing a live, and also just chatting about a couple of things that I wanted to chat about. I wanted to talk about rose gold everything, and it kind of stems from these rose gold ears that I got last year to go to Disney World, so it kind of goes in with the Disney social media moms theme, and I wanted to talk about kind of all the rest of the rose gold things that I've gotten. And I didn't really feel like it warranted an entire video. Maybe it does, but I wanted to share some of it in this video as well. So first of all, I do have 2 pairs of rose gold ears now. I'm possibly going to try to get a third if they get restocked before we go, or maybe look for a third pair while we're down there if they get restocked while we're there. But I have at least now 1 pair that I can wear, 1 pair that one of the girls can wear. It generally works out, unless obviously all 3 of us want to be wearing the same pair, but we have plenty of ears that we can wear even if, you know, people are wanting to wear something pink. I have other versions of pink. And so I've already showed this in other videos. This is my Erin Condren planner for the year. It's got the rose gold coil and a rose gold cover. So I'm really liking this, and I'll be sharing some setup videos coming up in the future and kind of like a plan with me type of thing. And then I've shown these things, I think, in other videos. So I have this, well, I've shown them on Instagram, actually. Oh, I grabbed the wrong ones. Well, we'll show these anyways. I have these in rose gold, and I also got these in anchor print. And I showed the rose gold ones on Instagram, but I got these for our cruise that's coming up, Disney Social Media Moms. And then I also showed my sunglasses that I really like, the Becky's from Diff. I got these in rose gold, so it really is like rose gold everything right now. Even my scarf is pink. And then I've recently got this over the winter necklace from Henry Bendel, one of my favorite places to get costume jewelry necklaces. I've gotten a few of them just to wear to work and with dresses and things like that. And I really, really like this one. It's a bit more of a chunkier one, but it's got these quatrefoils on there that I really, really love. It's one of my favorite kind of symbols and graphics, so I've really been wearing this one a ton. So it really is rose gold everything around the house, including my new phone. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, hopefully you've seen a difference in pictures. I wanted to get a new phone. I had an iPhone 6, I believe, that was slowing down because of the whole battery issue, and I obviously use my phone a ton with social media, so I went ahead and upgraded to the 7 Plus. And I don't know if you guys can see through the case, it is rose gold as well. I'm going with the theme here, and then I just put a glittery case over it. This is a Sonics case that I generally have good luck with. So that's exciting too. So rose gold everything. But going back to the Disney specific items and Disney Social Media Moms, we are going to Disney Social Media Moms in February. People were asking when that was coming up. It's in February again this year. Again, it is land and sea, so we're very excited. It is going to be part on land. We're starting out at Walt Disney World, and then we are going on Disney Cruise. We're going to be back on the Disney Dream, which we are super excited about because we did a lot of what there was to do on the Disney Dream, but we did miss a couple things while we were on the Dream last time. So we're definitely going to try to do those this time. We didn't get a chance to ride the aqueduct. I know, it's ridiculous, but we're definitely going to do that this time. So the aqueduct, if you don't know, is the really cool water slide that goes around the outside of the ship and actually hangs off the side of the ship. It's clear, so you're like sliding down the water like over the ship. It's really cool. So we're definitely going to be doing that this time. I do not want to miss that. And also, we missed one of the restaurants that are in the normal rotation. I believe the name of it is Enchanted Garden. It's supposed to be like this really beautiful kind of royal French garden feel, kind of princessy, and we missed it because we had that night that we were assigned in the rotation, we had a dinner at Palo, which was a really amazing dinner. But if you guys have watched our videos for a while, you know we love a theme, you know we love a character, and so I'm really looking forward to seeing that 3rd restaurant that is in the normal rotation of restaurants on the Disney Dream. So very excited about that. And then other than that, obviously the kids are looking forward to being back in the Oceaneer Club. I think they really, really enjoy Disney Cruise. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about it in my planning videos. I'll be doing like a full planning series, what we're buying for the trip, what we're packing for the trip, all those sorts of things coming up. But I know the girls are really excited about being back in the Oceaneer Club and being able to do those activities. I think it kind of gives them a sense of independence, and they just really like being able to go do their own thing. But I think one of the things I am thinking about for kind of booking while we're on the Disney Social Media Moms trip, I've just mentioned it. I really need to do a video, like a standalone video that's searchable on this. But there are 2 different things that you can do while you're on a trip to book a trip for the future, and it saves you some money. And the offers always revolve, but what you can do at Walt Disney World, it's called a bounce back. And so this is what we had tried to do with the trip in 2017. I had booked a bounce back on our 2016 trip to come back in 2017 and gotten a really great discount off our rooms. They generally are some blackout dates, so there were certain dates I could not use it, the bounce back offer, and you get different rates depending on the resorts and the resort you choose and that sort of thing. So if you don't move a lot, it's generally a great way to plan a trip for the future and, you know, have those set dates. And if you have a really stable life that you know what your schedule is going to look like, it's a really great kind of offer that they do. For us, obviously, it ended up not working out because I booked the bounce back, and the dates that I booked, we ended up moving literally right around those dates. So I had to move the bounce back off of those dates, and it didn't work. And then the dates that we actually ended up going in 2017 were blacked out because it was free dining was offered during that time, and it's crazy busy during that time. Probably the second busiest time of the year after Christmas at this point. And so it was blacked out during that October time frame, and then also for Christmas. So anyhow, long story short, we just weren't able to use that bounce back that I booked. So I'm thinking about trying to book a bounce back again and seeing if I can get it to work for us so I can let you guys know how it goes. And then also on the Disney cruise, they have a similar type idea. It's called something different. It's called a placeholder. And so when you book a placeholder on a cruise, it's a little bit longer time length, since cruises tend to be a little bit more expensive or bigger investment. And it can be used, I believe, within 2 years. So you don't have to cruise like right away. And what the placeholder is generally you put $200 down and you hold the place for a future cruise. And then you get a bit of a discount off the cruising prices. So I am also looking at doing that, especially because it's a 2-year time length that you can book it in. You're not so constrained on the time. And I think it would be a really great option to save some money on a future cruise. So I'm gonna get all that information while we are there, and I'll let you know what we end up booking, and I will let you know how it works out, and hopefully we can get the dates to work out this time, because I really want to try it, 1, for us, and 2, it's a savings, and then 3, I was thinking I could, you know, obviously pass that information along to you guys as far as how it works out for us. So all good things, I'll let you know what works out. So we're excited about possibly trying that for this time. We will be staying at Coronado Springs, is the resort that is where we're being hosted at by Disney. And so that was like their choice for the conference. We've obviously already stayed there, so it's a really beautiful resort. We're looking forward to staying there again, actually for a longer time period, because we had only stayed there 1 day. When we came back from Disney Social Media Moms last time, we came back off the cruise and spent 1 night at Disney World there at Coronado Springs. So we'll actually get to stay there a little bit longer. Maybe get to try out the pool if the weather's warm enough. Obviously the weather's a little crazy right now, so we'll see. But it's supposed to have a really cool pool as well. We are coming in early, and I have booked one of the nights at a place I wanted to try, Port Orleans French Quarter. So we stayed at Riverside last year, is where Disney Social Media Moms were wanting to try the French Quarter side to be able to compare. Now I wasn't able to get both nights there because when you're booking these trips last minute, you know, a lot of people plan their Disney trips way in advance. And that's really kind of the preferable way to do it. But these trips where I'm scrambling to get, I seem to have a better time getting the dining reservations. But sometimes the resorts, they're just booked and you just can't get anything. So for the first night that I needed to add on to our trip, I got Port Orleans French Quarter. I was wanting to stay there for 2 nights. It is not available that very first night we're supposed to be there. And there's literally nothing available except for like 3 resorts that are $1,000 a night, and I'm not really interested. They're all resorts. It's like the Contemporary. If I'm gonna stay there, we're gonna do a full trip there. I'm not gonna spend $1,000 a night to stay there the 1 night that we get there right after we've arrived after driving all day. We're just not gonna get that out. You know what I mean? We're not gonna get out of it what I want to get out of it. So I would definitely prefer to be at a value or a moderate that first night, but they're all booked. So my backup plan, if nothing comes available, and there's always cancellations, so I'm not like panicked about it. I know we'll find someplace. I mean, if all else fails, we can stay at the airport. But I'm thinking about trying just one of those hotels around Disney Springs. And I thought that would be like a nice point of comparison just to talk about in reviews, to kind of give you guys an idea, you know, hey, maybe you're looking for a different sort of trip, what the hotels are like around Disney Springs. So that's my kind of first backup plan, and then we'll move on from there if those all end up being booked too. But as of the last time I checked, they weren't. I'm just kind of waiting to see if I can grab something that comes available at the last minute, because I would really like to keep working through our list of places we want to stay on property, because that's like the ultimate goal, but we've got lots of time to do that. So that's what's going on with the resorts. We'll be working through a schedule. I mean, they have a set schedule, so I've said it in other videos, but these trips are very different than like a family vacation that I'm planning and I'm booking everything. I really pull back and try not to plan as much as possible on these trips where we are going and doing scheduled things. One, because they plan our schedule for us. I basically just follow the schedule and show up where I'm supposed to be. And then two, if I start adding to that, it just really starts to be too much. You know, I want to be there and I want to be present and I want to be kind of at my peak that I can be for all of the events that I've committed myself to. So I don't add a lot of dining reservations. In fact, last year, Disney Social Media Moms, we did no extra dining reservations, and I'm not planning on doing any this time because it's a different type of trip. We're going to have amazing dining experiences that are provided to us. You know, these really huge group family meals with special entertainment and special guests. So it's really cool and a much different experience than like a trip that I would plan. So I think that most people kind of, you know, understand that, but that's why there's no dining reservations and that sort of thing this time. The one thing that is different is we are not extending afterwards this time. Last time when we came back off the cruise, I mean, it is go, go, go. I mean, you literally get your schedule, especially for me. They get a little bit more downtime, but especially for me, I mean, it's literally you wake up, you get ready, and you have meetings and expos and sponsorship opportunities, and you're just going from one thing to the next for most of the day. Now, it does look like there's a little bit more free time built in this year, which I'm like, oh, you know, because it's kind of nice to have that break in the middle, but I do enjoy it. I love it. So if it's a jam-packed schedule, I will do everything. That is kind of my thing when I go to conferences and things like that. If it is offered to me, I do it, because I figure I'm there. I want to do everything. That's just kind of my personality, though. That pretty much sums up my personality in a nutshell. I'm there. I want to do everything. But it's very exciting because it's a really unique experience. Super, super cool. If you ever have the chance to do anything like that, a group conference at Disney World, super, super awesome. It's amazing. So in 2015, I did the Maker All-Star Creator Conference, same thing. Amazing, once-in-a-lifetime experience. The only regret with that I have is that I didn't bring, it's kind of a twofold thing, because that one was really not for families, that was just for YouTubers, and we were literally going till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, which my family, the kids were little then. There's no way they could have kept up that pace. So on that regard, it was good that I didn't bring them, but I do kind of regret, like, they didn't have that experience when they were, you know, little, but at the same time, they were really little. So, but it was amazing that we got to do Disney Social Media Moms last year. We get to go back this year, and yay for cruising. So we're very, very excited. Let me know if you have any questions down below or have specific videos that you want me to cover. I mean, I'll be doing all the usual packing and planning, and I'll show my setup and my calendar. I got some specific Disney stickers that I got from one of my favorite Etsy sticker makers, and my friend who lives down around in Florida, Jessica from AS3RD23, and I will link her YouTube channel and her sticker store on Etsy down below, Elle Couture by Jessica. And so I'll be sharing some of those setups that I do in my planner as well, and have all the fun stuff. I'll try to get a video. I grabbed the wrong Toms. I'll try to get a video. The rose gold Toms are really super cute, but it is definitely rose gold everything around my house. I'm also very excited because, you know, one of my, I don't do resolutions, but I do goals. And I think I kind of talked about this a little bit in my looking forward to 2018. One of my kind of goals going forwards is I want to take what I do here on YouTube more seriously. Not to say that I didn't take it seriously before, But you know, things like upgrading my phone, I really need to start looking at it like, you know, hey, you use this every single day and you're reaching out to people on Instagram, on Twitter, on posting on Facebook, and it's a part of what I do. So this is important. This is worth investing in. Same thing with my computer. I'm planning on upgrading my computer this year, and you know, again, it's worth investing in. I mean, this is amazing. I love what I do, and I love that it's turning into a career for me. So I want to invest in it. So I'm planning on getting a new computer, probably right around the time Disney Social Media Moms happens. So hopefully those videos turn out fantastic. Obviously, you guys are going to have to give with me a little bit on the time. I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get through editing this year, since that's all new and I'm working out in the world as a not as a Disney social media manager, but as a social media manager. And then also I'll be upgrading my camera before Disney Social Media Moms as well. So this camera that I'm using right now, it's a Canon G9X. It is an awesome, awesome camera. And I'm planning on handing this one down. I probably will actually give this specific camera to my husband and the kids to film while we are at Disney Social Media Moms, so they can get their clips. And then I'm gonna get, I don't know if I'm gonna get the Mark II version. I'll either get the exact same camera, just a fresh one, or the Mark II version, which is slightly more expensive. I think it's like $30, $40 more expensive. And I think maybe has a faster processor or sharper lens or something. I've got to look into it, but I'll get, you know, a replacement camera for me and then give them this one. So it's really about investing in myself, because this is something I love to do. I love sharing with you guys, obviously. I wouldn't have kept doing it for 5, almost 6 years, and you know, just kept on if I didn't love it. So this is an investment in myself. It's an investment in my channel. You guys may have also noticed, it's probably been a week or 2 now actually, but if you never visit my main page on my channel, which if you're subscribed you may never actually see it, but I have changed my channel art as well. For the first time ever in almost 6 years, I hired out my graphics. I normally did all that myself. So this year is really a year of giving myself some grace and accepting that there's some things that it's good to invest in, and it's good to spend some money on, and it's good to kind of turn some things over. And so far it feels right. So it feels really good. So this was kind of a random chatty vlog, but I'm very excited about my new rose gold everything, and we're very, very excited to be headed back to Disney Social Media Moms in February for another land and sea adventure. So let me know what questions or video requests you have down below, and I will see you in another video, hopefully a day in the life, very, very soon. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.